Imagine someone telling you, all speakers sound the same. The only difference is size and power. Chances are, you've heard that before. Or maybe, even for a moment, you believed it yourself. Well, today we're going to crush that idea. Because there are 3 speaker technologies that aren't just different, they're so radically unique that they can completely change the way you listen to music, watch movies, or play games. I'm talking about planar magnetic, electrostatic, and ribbon speakers. In this video, I'm not only going to explain how they work, but we'll also discover why so many audiophiles and sound professionals consider them superior in their own ways. So if you think a speaker is just a box with a cone that moves, buckle up, because what's coming will challenge everything you thought you knew about sound. Here's the challenge. We're going to bust a few myths along the way and answer the big question. Are these really superior to traditional dynamic speakers, or is it just audiophile marketing hype? If you're an audio enthusiast looking to upgrade your system, you need to watch this. And if you've been spending big on gear but not hearing big improvements, I've got something that could help. My book, How to Build the Perfect Sound System, From Beginner to Audiophile, is your ultimate guide to building a system that sounds amazing, without wasting money. You'll learn how to choose the right components for your room, taste, and budget. Understand which technologies you actually need. Calibrate your system for 100% performance. Invest smart, buying what makes the biggest difference, not just what's expensive. It's available now on Amazon. Links in the description. Start building the sound system you've always dreamed of. Your music deserves it. Before we get started, we'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It's completely free and it helps us a lot to keep creating videos like this. Thanks so much for your support. Before we dive into the exotic stuff, let's start with the baseline, the good old dynamic speaker. You've seen it 1,000 times, a cone made of paper, plastic, or a composite material, attached to a voice coil. That coil sits in a magnetic gap, and when an electrical signal flows through, the coil moves back and forth, pushing the cone, which pushes air. It's a brilliant design, and it's been around for over 100 years. From early radios to entry-level home speakers, and even many high-end models, this is still the most common way to produce sound. But like any technology, it has limitations. It can distort when pushed too hard. The cone has weight, so it can't always respond instantly. Sound dispersion isn't perfect, which means the sweet spot for listening can be narrow. And that's where our 3-star technologies come in. Planar magnetic speakers. Instead of a cone moving from a central point, imagine a thin, flat diaphragm that vibrates across its entire surface at once. This diaphragm has conductive traces and sits between 2 powerful magnets. When the electrical signal passes through, the entire diaphragm moves with incredible precision. The benefits? Ultra-low distortion, since the whole surface moves evenly, no single point works harder than another. Lightning-fast response, making notes start and stop with pinpoint accuracy. Wide, open soundstage that can feel bigger than the speakers themselves. Some people say they combine the warmth of traditional speakers with the transparency of electrostatics. And the myth? Planar magnetics are huge and crazy expensive. That used to be true, but today, you can find compact models and even affordable headphones using this tech. Electrostatic speakers. If planar magnetics are impressive, electrostatics are pure sci-fi. No voice coil. No heavy magnets. No cone. Instead, you have an ultra-thin diaphragm, lighter than the air it moves, suspended between 2 metal plates called stators. When an electric field is applied, the diaphragm is pulled and pushed, creating sound. The result? It's magic. The clarity and detail are insane. You can hear breaths, subtle finger movements on strings, and room echoes you never noticed before. It feels less like you're listening to speakers, and more like the musicians are right there with you. They shine with vocals, strings, and acoustic music, but handle other genres well too. The myth here? They have no bass. It's true that, by design, they don't move as much air as a big woofer, but hybrid models that pair an electrostatic panel with a traditional subwoofer can deliver deep, controlled bass. Ribbon speakers. Also known as ribbon drivers, these are as elegant as they are simple. A thin strip of metal or aluminum suspended in a magnetic field. The signal runs through the ribbon, and the whole ribbon vibrates to produce sound. What you get is unmatched speed and precision in high frequencies. Smooth, detailed treble without the harshness that can cause listening fatigue. Wide horizontal dispersion, so you don't have to sit dead center to enjoy great sound. Many high-end systems use ribbon tweeters, and there are full-range ribbon designs that are truly spectacular. The myth? They're fragile. Maybe in the 1970s, but with modern materials and engineering, they're tough enough for regular home use. Side by side. Planar Magnetic gives you that balance between precision and punch, great for all-around listening. Electrostatic is the sonic microscope, showing you every nuance. Ribbon is the master of speed and silky highs. Play the same song on all three, and you'll feel like you're hearing three different mixes. Which is best really comes down to your taste and listening style. So back to our opening question, aren't all speakers basically the same, just different sizes? After today, you know the answer is a big, resounding no. And once you experience these technologies, you'll never think about sound the same way again. If you enjoyed this deep dive into some of the most unique speaker designs out there, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because we've got more tech breakdowns, comparisons, and tests coming your way. And tell me in the comments, which one would you want to hear first, planar magnetic, electrostatic, or ribbon? As always, nothing beats an in-person listening session, because the perfect speaker for you depends on your room, your setup, and your own ears. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, drop a comment, and share it with a fellow audio fan. Thanks for being part of this amazing audiophile community, and for sharing the passion for great sound.